please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, I was going to have certain students lead us in the pledge, but the students just kept coming, and I'm delighted to see them here. I know they're here for accolades, and they're here for MGA purposes and things like that. So we're going to all stand for the pledge. And high school friends, get us started.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, everyone has had an opportunity to review our agenda for tonight, which is really pretty short since it's our second meeting in March. If there are no questions, I would entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
And a second?
Second. Sorry.
You adjust your mic, it's not.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, you mean turn it on?
I can do that. Okay.
So you have a motion and a second.
Yes. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? So the agenda stands approved. Okay. We don't have any. Oh, student showcase. Yeah. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am. So we love a packed house. Usually that means that some folks are doing really good things in the city of Radford and at our school division. So tonight's no different. And at this time, I'd like to bring up, there he is, Mr. Greg Wade, our athletic director. And we'll hear from Mr. Wade and others about some of the nice things going on in the city of Radford schools.
Good evening, everyone. We're blessed here to bring in some of our winter athletes who excelled this year. We are going to first talk to our indoor track. If Coach Steele would come up with the team. We had the state meet in Lynchburg at Liberty University, and we had some young people who did quite well. Coach Steele has been coaching with us for several years. He's been an indoor track coach 3 or 4. Okay, 4. And Coach Steele is going to talk, and I don't know if he's going to have any of the young ones to speak. I know they're not, one is definitely not wanting to.
That's okay. Before I start, I want to thank the school board for all the stuff you did. We spent the last 3 seasons not on our own track, and it's really nice to be at our own facility. So I really do appreciate everything you all did for that. And I need a microphone. Sweet. So we took 5 athletes to states this year. Everyone scored points, but unfortunately only the top 3 make all state, or in one case we have a champion here. But Abigail ran the 1,000 meter. She broke the school record the first time she ran it this season, and I think broke it every other time after that. So she kept breaking her own record. And she's not far off of the state record, so that's goal next year. So she came in first, obviously. So, and then Cora last year came in 4th, 5th, right, in the 3,200. This campaign, she did a lot better. She came in 2nd. All kudos to her. The girl that won is a mutant. She wins every race she goes into. She actually came in, I think, top 30 in the country. She went to New Balance Nationals. She's graduating, so next year, Cora's going to go ahead and take over the mantle and win that one. So, and then Essig was all-state in the 55, came in 2nd. Well, I would have came in 1st. We had a little bit of a false start, not his fault, it was somebody else's, but it is what it is. And then he's a 2-time champion now in the 300. So, and next year we'll probably make it a 3-peat, right? So, in all, we did really well, and now we're on to outdoor, and we'll probably have these folks back up here, when that's all said and done.
Congratulations.
We also had a very successful wrestling campaign this year, and Coach Martin will come up, and he's going to bring his wrestlers up to talk a little bit about them. Coach Martin has been there See, I'm always one behind. I'm trying to make myself younger.
That's fair.
So, and of course, Coach Martin, I was blessed to teach and coach him years ago. So, Coach Martin, congratulations.
Sure.
All right. This is my 7th season, as Coach Wade said. I am the head boys coach and the head girls coach because we have now started a girls wrestling team as well. This is the first year that's been endorsed by Virginia High School League. For 3 years, we have been trying to build that program, and it finally got endorsed, so we're very excited. We took 10 qualifiers to state this year. We took 6 boys to state and 4 girls to state. The boys is a 2A, just the 2A schools, and the girls were all divisions from 1 to 6A. So much harder, much more competitive. None of the girls were able to get medals this year due to that high competition, but 3 of our boys did get medals. At the 138-pound weight class, Jude Edwards, who is a sophomore, was able to achieve 4th place. In the 215-pound weight class, Joshua Osimabor, who is a senior, was also able to get 4th place. And standing beside me in the 190-pound weight class, our back-to-back state champion at 190, Cole Martin. Just going back to the girls really quick, we have to do qualifying called zones. In the boys, it's called regions. The girls were back-to-back zone champions. So I'm very proud of that. And that's the wrestling team.
It's not every day one of our board members gets a wrestling trophy. I mean, it happens from time to time. It's not every day.
And now we would like to acknowledge our swim team, both our boys and girls, if Coach Rowland would come forward. Coach Rowland started as our swim coach, and then she became to be a elementary teacher at Bell Heath, and now she's currently also our guidance counselor at Radford High School.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello.
This is odd. Our backs are to you. I like it.
It's okay. You need to be the center of
You
attention.
can't look at everybody.
Thank you all for having us. We had quite the season this year. That was not something we thought was going to happen. If you are not aware, we graduated 16 seniors last year on our team of 31. So we thought we were going to be completely rebuilding this year and just kind of starting over. We had 22 girls on our team this year and 6 boys. So it was a new record for us of all kinds of different things. We were about 50% brand new. And so we were thrilled to be girls region champions. And then we took 13 kids to the state meet this year, 8 girls and 5 boys. And so I'm not going to talk through all this. I'm going to let them talk and tell you what they have done, and then I'll kind of finish up. Yep.
I'm Tate Bernier. I'm a senior, and I got 4th in the 100 fly and the 200 individual 200 individual medley. And then our girls 200 free and 400 free relay got 2nd.
I'm Rebecca Schindler, and I swam the 200 IM.
I'm Emma Yates, and I swam the medley and the 500 free.
What grade are you?
And I'm in 10th grade.
Thank you.
I'm Lily. Did that work?
Yep.
Okay. I'm Lily Francis. I'm a freshman. I swam the 200 individual medley and the medley relay.
My name's Kennedy Fender. I'm a junior, and I placed 2nd in 1 meter diving.
My name's Jill Grimm. I'm a junior. I placed 1st in 1 meter diving, 2nd in the 2 free relay and the 4 free relay, and then 5th in the 50 free.
I'm Joseph Epley. I'm a senior. I went to states for the 200 medley relay, and I placed 3rd for the 1 meter diving.
My name's Emma Skring. I'm a freshman, and I got in for the 200 medley relay.
Very nice.
we were about halfway through finals, and all of a sudden, Tati and I made eye contact from around the pool, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and we looked at the scoreboard and went, wait a minute. Hey, we have a chance here. It was not something for the last several years, for the last 4 years actually, we have plotted and ployed and placed kids and strategically tried to come up with as many points as we could. This year that wasn't the option. We were thrilled to be going and doing what we were doing. But halfway through finals, we realized with the scores going the way they were, we had a chance to be second in the state for the 5th year in a row. And sure enough, these lovely ladies pulled it out and became state runner-ups for the 5th year in a row behind Bruton High School, which is not something we even thought was going to be possible this year. So we are missing a couple of people who are not here. The other seniors that are not here, Peyton Mowry is a senior, and she swam in the Chinner free relay, actually all 3 relays. And then Ben Marinaro was second in the 50 freestyle and third in the 100 freestyle. If you were first, second, or third in any event, raise your hand. Can I do that to you? Yep. Okay. They are now members of All State for the state of Virginia. So they're top 3 in any of the events. I believe I hear Mr. Anderson Wolf walking in now. Come on in, sir. My sweet freshman who was playing tennis. But we'll give him a second to introduce himself as well. Come on in. You made it. You did it. Oh, look, I get both of you. Come on. Come on, boys. You get to say your name, your grade, and what you did at the state swim meet, okay?
I'm Anderson Woff. I'm a freshman, and I was in the 200 medley relay.
I'm Jace Weingardner. I'm in 9th grade, and I was an alternate for the relay.
Good job. So we were thrilled to finish our season with a 2nd place finish, a state runner-up again for the 5th year in a row. So thank you so much. Yep, y'all know how to do this. Turn. You gotta act like you like me. Hold on. It's not often they're following me. Good job, y'all.
Congratulations.
Oh, what's he finished? Is that all?
Are you done? Thank you all.
Thank you. Stacy. Isn't that nice?
A lot of winners right there. There's one.
Yeah.
Oh.
We'll just
Rodney J. Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Wade, thank you. Very proud of those Bobcats.
And consent items. Okay, so there's not really anything that needs a motion.
Paying any bills or.
Okay, gotcha.
We had one, we did have one field trip.
Okay, so she put that field trip underneath, other items that the board may consider or act upon,
Okay,
so it's in that section.
we can do that.
I saw Young Life. Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Okay, yes, it was attached. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're anxiously awaiting Mr. Calfee. He was caught in traffic, so he's okay, but he's just getting here as fast as he can. Mariah, you ready?
I was hoping that maybe we could have a student present who he has already seen present at the city council yesterday. I would like to, for everyone who didn't see it from yesterday.
Oh, she's here.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I
Can we
heard
do
about
that while
her.
we wait?
Huh?
Can we do that while we wait?
Oh, absolutely. That's wonderful.
Not to put you on the spot, but no, she's been preparing for this.
You can go behind the podium, or you don't have to go behind the podium. Is that mic on? Hmm? Is it on?
if you need any.
Hello, my name is Esme Davis. I am a 5th grader from Bell Heath Elementary, and I am working on a new project called the CCC, or the Clean Community Club. The CCC is where a group of people of all ages get together and clean up the community of Radford. The CCC's first get-together will be on April 11th at 10 a.m. at Bell Heath Elementary School. That morning, our volunteers will get together and split up into groups to clean the community of Radford. They will compete to pick up the most trash, and the winner will get a small surprise. There will be snacks. You may also be thinking, this is the part where she asks for stuff. But we don't need anything, except one thing. People. We need people like you, and just generally everyone, to come and volunteer. You can tell your friends and family and anyone else who might be willing to come or want to come. Volunteer opportunities. There are volunteer opportunities for high school ACE students, for college students, and for high schoolers to get house points for their school. Even though they might not go there anymore, they can still earn it for their school. I'm very happy to be here. I think, oh, there's one more thing. We will be starting at Bell Heath and go down to Bissett and back up to Bell Heath again. The police, they have been very helpful. The police department of Radford has given us supplies we need, like gloves and trash bags. And I am very happy about that, and I would like to thank them. I would also like to thank my family and my teachers, along with the police department again, and you guys, actually. Thank you for letting me talk and for possibly being there. We would be very happy to see you guys. So thank you for letting me talk, and I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you very much.
I'm just really impressed by your leadership on this.
Thank you.
You know, my husband brought one of these home from City Council last night. In fact, he brought two, I think, yeah. We'll get the word out for sure. Thank you, Esther. Did she tell us what grade she is? Fifth grade. Okay.
I think we have.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else, Mariah, that you want us to?
Yeah, we can talk about that. We'll talk about the logistics of that, and then I'll go into my RE
Okay.
side of things if you would like.
Okay, sure.
I'm first off just really. This is my 5th grade student, and she came to me with this idea, and we were like, yes, we will totally make this come to life. So it really goes with our house system. So this was a great opportunity for us to kind of connect to the both. And it seems like we haven't had this sort of event in kind of a while for Radford, so it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, we've got a lot of hands on board. We've partnered with the Radford City Police officers who are supplying not only their supplies, but their manpower to make sure that we are safe with the children in the community. We've also partnered with Radford City itself with some of those supplies. We're hoping to get lots of volunteers, and we're hoping to expand it not just to one day, but throughout the entire month of April through apps, so that you can go out and clean your own community, even if it's not on that one day when you might not be available.
Do you want to talk about the app you found?
Oh yes, it's the app. It's called Stridey. You can sign up. It's free at any time. I've already set up the Grit House, whoop whoop, so that if you would like to start cleaning up and getting points towards the competition, you can. The rest of them will be live probably April 1st, so that you can do it all the way through. You can log in with our link. I'll make sure it's up on social media, and that way you can do it in your neighborhood or wherever you live, where that might be, because I live in Christiansburg. And it's a little bit easier, because then I can just pick up trash while I walk around my neighborhood, and it's still a good deed, and it's still something to feel good about. So we're trying to make change, not just one day, but for a lot of people throughout the entire month, since it's cleaning month. And I think that's it. The house that has the most points, again, will get extra snacks. And have all of you been sorted?
Oh, yes.
Into a house?
Oh, perfect.
Okay, good. Just making sure, because if you're going to show up, we got to make sure you're sorted. So if you're in Grit, show up on the 11th. If you're not in Grit, do show up still, I guess. But please come out. We'll have lots of volunteers, including getting some of our high school students through Jamie Little their hours for the ACE program. That way we have all hands on deck, and we're helping everyone, really. We're trying to get as many boats in that ship as possible. Ships in that water. I don't know.
I'm gonna shout her out one more time, because she wrote the letter by herself. We proofread it together, and she's taking her IRW this year, so she's like gonna score a perfect score or something. And she also created this graphic on Canva on her own. So
Very nice.
She wrote the letter to City Council.
Yes.
And presented yesterday.
So yeah.
So proud of her. Should I switch hats now? Okay, I'll switch hats.
Just tell us who you are now.
I am Ryan Muche. I'm a 5th grade teacher over at Belheath Elementary School, and I am part of the REA, which is the Radford Educators Association. I have to say thank you. I heard you guys mention us a lot at the last school board meeting when you were talking about our budget. I share your frustration that we don't have a full budget from the governor. We know that the proposed salary increases are 2 to 3%. I can ask for 3%. I can hope for the 3%. VEA is asking for 4.5% for their teachers, because we know that we need to be competitive. We know that we need to attract new teachers and keep the wonderful people in Radford here. We just had a whole room of all of them. We need to keep them here with our teachers and be competitive to the localities that are around us. I have seen some teachers come to Radford because of our benefits, because we don't have health care increases. I have seen teachers come here for the community, for the loveliness of being a small area who can truly help everyone around. I would like to continue to attract and not have people look around and be like, ooh, I don't know, the salary increase is a little bit higher over there. Maybe I'll go. We got to keep our people. We've got good people. We've got great people. We need to keep them. And then the second thing on ours was, as you guys have proposed, no medical increases. You guys said that you were going to absorb it, hopefully in the proposed budget. I would love to see that, because if you have a 2% increase in salary and then a 3% increase in health care, it goes nowhere. And then another issue that was brought up, well, maybe not issue, but another thing that we look at, that we consider as teachers, is making sure that our SPED department is funded. They are so important to what we do every day. My classroom would not function without the people I have to help me. That includes the SPED teachers and the paraprofessionals. Looking at the budgets, there are proposals to help not have a cap on those people. And I'm hoping that we can pay them enough to stay. Typically they're making hourly wages, and the more we can pay them, the better we can keep really good paraprofessionals in our classrooms with our kids in need, helping our teachers do their jobs more effectively, helping our SPED teachers do their jobs more effectively. Because it really is like a spider web of everyone connected, and when you've got one piece that's ripped out, that hole is hard to fill. And I think that's everything. I'm sure I've forgotten something, other than the fact that, like, thank you. I can tell you guys listen. I can tell you guys care about what your teachers say and about what's important to us, and not just the teachers, the staff. It's really what we can do to take care of our people. So thank you for your time. I don't know if that was 3 minutes or not, but I appreciate all that you do.
But oh well. You were the only one.
Well, I'll just take the whole floor then. No. Please let me know if you guys have any questions, or if looking at the budget you want to have a representative for teachers. I am more than available to answer those and to talk to people and bring it back to you. That way it's not just me, it's more than one voice.
Well, and Mariah, as we have established sort of a pattern, we will again have a listening tour in the buildings. So, we'll be ready to listen to you all at that time as well.
Oh, awesome. I really enjoyed the last one. Please let me know when that'll happen again.
Oh, absolutely, we will.
Yes.
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Some tough acts to follow right there, especially with this budget. It's not the most exciting material. It's not indoor track or wrestling but it will address raises and things like that. So I'll make the most of it. So you guys at the last meeting were presented with our budget proposal, crafted by Ms. Long, myself, Dr. McDaniel, Chris Calfee, and Gloria Boyd. So I will just take a moment. Mr. Howard and I will scroll through quickly the highlights from the budget proposal, and then that will come up as an action item for you folks in just a few minutes. So we've got 4 categories: what we know, what we don't know, our resource allocation proposals, and then what's next. So our budget building practices include, as you'll remember, needs-based essential first funding, positive instructional impacts that are, and spending that's built on fiscal responsibility. Here's the LCI breakdown again. You'll see how it slid just a bit from the last few cycles. What we know now is that school and department meetings are complete, including all the schools, directors, and all of our different categories that, including athletics, that will need funding. Public hearing was held in December. Our school board budget team met continuously throughout the late winter and spring. We've carefully reviewed the various state budget proposals, which is a different topic that might affect Radford Schools funding. We continue to meet regularly with Mr. Meredith, Radford City Manager, so that our communication with the city is clear. We expect state funding at 2 to 3%, like Ms. Boucher mentioned. One proposal from one side of the General Assembly has a 2% pay increase. The other side has a 3% pay increase. So we'll wait and see how that sorts itself out. And those funds will just come for SOQ positions. We'd like to fund all of our full and part-time staff here with some sort of compensation increase. So that's still our goal. And when Richmond gives us the budget to work with, that's what we'll dig into. The salary increase will require local match to unlock those funds. Also, a 3% increase in health insurance costs is expected, and we're looking for ways, and we think we've found some ways to absorb that. Again, the General Assembly has adjourned without a budget, but they plan to return on April 23rd to finalize the spending plan. And at that point, we'll know more. Again, 2 or 3% pay increase for teachers and staff, 3% increase in health insurance that we hope to take care of. We also want to consider the rising cost of utilities. May as well throw in fuel there at the current climate. Grant funded positions moved to the operating budget. Positions we feel are so important that we can't live without them, even though they will have to come out of the operating budget. And then increases in building maintenance costs, which everyone experiences. Books, technology, professional support, maintenance funds, and those unexpected funding needs that can arise at any moment. So I'll take this one a little bit slower. Our projected state funds based on enrollment of 3010, which we break down to be 1525 from the city and 1485 of our virtual kids, comes to 34 million and some change. City funding would come in at right at 5.9 million, which is at or a little bit below what it was last year. Don't let me misspeak, Ms. Long. Local funds at 982 for a total of 41,296,84. Here's a breakdown of some of the ways we plan on spending some of our funding. I won't go through all of those, but if you have questions, please let me know. So here's a new slide that was not included in the budget proposal. This is just FYI. So we operate out of different funds here at Radford City, including Fund Zero, which is our textbook fund, generally funded from the state. We don't put money into that fund. School Board Operating Fund, which is Fund One, that's our go-to budget. A lot of our funding comes from that budget. School Nutrition Fund, which we're, as an entity, we're sort of hands off the school nutrition. I mean, we'll certainly work with them, but they are their own entity, so to speak. All of our grants are in Fund 3, health insurance in Fund 4, Capital Projects Fund is Fund 5, Region 7 Virtual Academy, which we are simply the fiscal agent for, is Fund 7, and then Fund 8, again, we're the fiscal agent for the Southwest Virginia Governor's School, for a net total of $5,404,050. I mean, 50 million. Too many numbers. I don't know how you do it. $50,404,058. So what's next? So here we are on March 24th. That's tonight. April 1st, our budget, approved budget, is passed on to City Council. Council reads the first iteration on April 13th. April 27th, if needed, City Council action on, the action will be needed. I'm not sure if it will certainly necessarily have to be there. And then July 1 of 2026 will begin implementation. Questions? Gloria Boyd and Mr. Calfee both donated a lot of time to this endeavor. I'd also like to thank Jane Swing, Amanda Winter, and Brian Dobbins for being supportive, so supportive of what we're doing here budget-wise. And then Ms. Long and Dr. McDaniel for putting up with a lot of nonsense as we made our way through. Don't get the wrong idea when I say sometimes it's fun to find out what you can do. It's when I say fun, it's nice to be able to fund some of the things that we really feel are important to our kids and our staff.
It's exciting. Yes.
It is. We can't fund everything, but we can fund almost anything. So we enjoy putting the pieces together on behalf of the division. Are there questions? I know that was fast, but it was basically a review. All right. Thank you very much. So the next item on the agenda are policy updates. You guys have had a few days to read over those. I'm happy to answer questions. A lot of it was diction updates, grammatical errors, punctuation, capitalization, all the things. But some of these things have, garnered some attention, and I'm happy to answer questions if you have any. I will bring to your attention one of these, policy JFCD, weapons in school. I'm becoming very familiar with that update to that policy. If there are questions, I'm happy to answer those. Also, we have a change in our communities and schools policy section, parent rights and responsibilities. There are some minor changes there. Those are the two things that I see as the superintendent are pretty important, and I'm happy to answer questions. Again, most of these are just grammatical errors or slight changing to the wording.
And it's only 70 pages.
70 wonderful pages. The parental rights and responsibilities, a lot of the detailed changes to this policy were parent rights and responsibilities. There were details added to that. When I say that, it's less than a page, but it is important. So I thought that was important, as well as the weapons in schools. Let me go back to my notes on that one. Diction updates, but still very important.
I would really like to see us add the Virginia code that states parents' rights in that, if that would be possible.
Sure, we can do that.
They break down different scenarios in there and how that applies.
In the Code of Virginia?
No, in the policy.
Oh, in this, yes.
Yeah, but I just would like to see the actual code in there.
Sure.
For people's reference. Anybody else?
Okay, well, I appreciate your patience. That is a lot of reading, and it's not the most exciting, but it is very important. All right.
Right.
That's all I have.
All right, do we have capital projects update?
Well, we didn't talk about that, but could you just quickly tell us about the radios and the other things you did over spring break? I'm sorry. If this man wasn't 100% prepared all the time, I wouldn't call on him. But he is 100% prepared.
Spring break was a busy time for us because when the students are out of the building, we can get things done. So over break, 3 days basically when there were 5 days, but specifically the 3 days where there was nobody on campus. We brought in some cranes and some air handler units, replaced the components over top of the art room at the high school, over top of the choir room at the high school. That also allowed us, when we pulled up the old units, to repair the roof where there was some leaking from years past that you just can't get to because there's a 7-ton unit sitting in its place. So we had perfect timing to get that done and really good weather for us, not for everybody else, I suppose. And then we got some windows taken care of. You just can't take a window out when the kids are in school, so it's easier to get some broken windows taken care of. Upgraded some doors while we were at it. And then we got a call late Friday. We had put in, mostly Stacy, had put in for a grant last fall, right when I got here, and allowed us to get new radios upgraded for all of our school buses. So those were installed on Thursday. There is a new repeater in the city, so we get a clearer signal across, in the New River Valley, really. And then we were able to upgrade that into all of our student transport vehicles as well. So we have more communication, clear signal, lots of good backup. Each of those radios is actually equipped with a panic button that if they just don't have time to talk, they can hold that down for 2 seconds and it alerts us as to which radio that is. Lots of portables to go with that system. So it was a busy time.
It's still a work in progress. There's a couple of things they got to work out, but it's pretty much operational.
Yeah. Well, we've loved our side. So for the operations, we can have clear communication and know exactly who needs what and when without any sort of garbled communication. It was an old UHF signal for anybody who remembers those antennas back in the day. A little different, but very similar.
The map of coverage, I've seen it covers down to Galax, so it goes a long way.
Wow.
Yeah, I was actually in Whitfield today and playing with the radio with somebody back here, so it was crystal clear. So it was kind of nice. And that gives us additional channels on there as well, too, because it's an encrypted signal. We have an admin channel specifically for administrative or emergency needs that we can have a back channel conversation without everybody in that. And then bus-to-bus communication. So if we leave the area, the buses still have shortwave between them that they can go to Williamsburg and still have that communication without having to use the repeater locally. So lots of things were going on. We were really excited to be able to have the support to get those taken care of. And just moving forward, we've got lots of more projects to try to get done to support our kids. So we're excited about that.
Well, I appreciate you and your team taking the time during most everyone else's spring break.
Marcus is amazing. When you can get a crane in here and a roofing crew to say, okay, when they pick that up, you go in and you fix that roof. And then before they put the next one back down, and the timing was perfect. So I'm Mr. Terry did an awesome job with that, so very much appreciated.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you. All right, and there was one other item for the board to consider or act upon. It was a Young Life using property beside the armory, I believe. Is that correct? Did you see it?
Yes, the lot next to the armory.
Right. And
Mulch Madness,
yeah, okay.
which I thought was cute, but
Yes. I
don't
mean, are
wanna be
they
part of it.
mulching for us?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. Do we need to? Does that require action?
No.
Okay, I've got a yes and a no.
Oh, it does?
Yes, because it's usually a consent item.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, it's in the
And
consent.
you all usually vote on the consent item, so yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, so we do it now? Okay. All right. Is there a motion to approve the request? You don't do that.
You got a seat up here.
The request by Young Life to use the property next to the armory.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, and so that is approved. Don't you want to have a report?
I didn't want to interrupt,
Okay.
but now that I have,
Okay. You didn't want to make a grand entrance?
my apologies for being late. There is a absolutely horrible wreck on the interstate. I sincerely hope that everyone involved is okay as they can be, but again, my apologies to all of you as well.
Well, we're just thankful it wasn't you, because that's what we were all worried about.
I will deny any accusation of making a record run through Little Creek Road. Or the method in which I got onto Little Creek Road, but
Oh, gosh. All right, so reports of board members. Are you ready to give us yours, Cole?
I am. So tonight I don't have much of a report because we've only been in school for a few days since the last time. But as we saw tonight, a lot of our sports teams and extracurriculars have found success recently. So obviously a huge congratulations to them, and I'm happy that they were able to get recognized. As we know, spring break just ended. It was a very well-timed break, I think, to give our students just a breather before beginning this fourth quarter and finishing out the school year. The fourth quarter did just start, and so our students are now making the final push to the end of the school year, working on studying for those end-of-year exams, the SOLs, AP exams at the end. And our spring sports are just beginning their games. Soccer is beginning their games this week, baseball soon, and I know track is going to have meets soon, and they're out working daily. So really this beautiful weather brings a positive atmosphere as we're approaching the end of the school year, and I think everybody's pretty excited. So that's it.
Okay, thank you. All right, how about anyone else?
I'm sure you all covered it before I got here, and again, I apologize, but I was very glad to see the advertisement for the Clean Community Club here. Mr. Dobbins and I had the opportunity last night to attend a city council meeting, which was informative, beneficial, and I think a great opportunity to hear our students, young Miss Davis, present this for the city to be involved.
And we actually got to hear her too. She came
Yeah,
and
it was
presented
exciting.
to us.
So,
Yeah, it was wonderful.
It was inspiring. It truly was. And I hate that I missed it again tonight. I was really looking forward to it. But great opportunity. Again, you know, Brian, I had a chance to hear it last night as well, and I'm glad I heard it last night since I missed it tonight. So
yeah.
But anyway, great option. Like Cole, not a lot's gone on since our last meeting, but I wanted to make sure we mention that again. Get every plug in we can, because it's fantastic when our Bobcats really take initiative, stand out, stand up, and make a big difference in the community. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. Okay. Anyone else?
I just want to thank you guys for being patient for me not being able to be
Oh.
here last time in person and having to communicate through the phone, and that's just so different. And so I just appreciate it. I got back from Las Vegas and jumping right back into the ACE project that I'm working on with Jamie Little and Margaret Sproul. So we're jumping right back in there. So it should, seriously, I know I keep saying it, but it should be ready any day now. So you guys just keep watching for that, and of course I'll push that through social media. So, and also I think this is fantastic. And I watched couldn't be at the city council meeting last night, but I did watch it, and I was extremely impressed then, and so impressed again. So that's all I had, but thank you.
Okay, thank you. Got anything for us, Ms. Swing?
No, I'm gonna save it for next time.
Okay. Okay,
Well,
the
I haven't
suspense is
had-
killing us.
Well, I just went to cybersecurity and AI last Thursday in Charlottesville, and my meager brain has not had time to process
I get that.
all that it involved. But I am gonna have questions and
Okay.
need to see policies and need to, yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right, last call. Well, in that case, when we had our last listening tour in the school buildings, there were parents did not have an opportunity to participate, and we had concerns expressed about that. So we have meant to do something, and now we finally are. Okay, and we're going to call it a town hall. It will actually be a called special meeting so that all of us can be there to listen. So the community will be invited to share anything with us that they feel like they would like to say. Right now, the date we're looking at is actually April 9th, which is the day after our next regular meeting. So, we are hoping to reserve the room at the library. It was available last week. I'm hoping it still will be. And it would probably follow the same time as our regular meetings, which is 6 o'clock. So probably, kind of set a time range of 6 to 7:30 so it doesn't go on indefinitely, and the library needs to close anyway. So stay tuned we'll push that information out as soon as everything is firm and definite. Okay. And April 9th, I believe everyone said you were available. Am I? Please tell me I'm right. Okay. All right. So that's the date we're looking at. All right. Action items. We need a motion to approve our 26-27 budget.
So moved.
And is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, our budget stands approved and ready to go to City Council April 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The policy revisions, updates we looked at tonight, that was a first reading, so that's not an action item tonight. And so I guess that's it.
Okay.
Ms. Swing, can you read us into closed session, please?
Madam Chair, I move that the board convene into closed session pursuant to section 2.2-3711A1 to discuss the appointment, resignation, and retirement of employees of the school board.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we are in closed session. Okay, all right. So, Ms. Swing, will you please certify? Huh? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I need a motion to convene in regular session, please.
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, now, would you certify our meeting?
Madam Chair, I certify that only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements by Virginia law, and only such public business matters as were identified in motion by which the closed meeting was convened were heard, discussed, or considered in said meeting by this public body.
Okay. I always forget. Do I need a motion on that or a second or something?
She moved.
Okay, it didn't say moved, but okay. All right, is there a second? Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, and so from our closed session, we had personnel matters 1.0. I need a motion to accept those as they were presented.
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Personnel matters are approved as we presented them. There were no student matters, no tuition students, so we're ready to close up shop. The date for the next regular board meeting is Wednesday, April 8th. That is not the ordinary, so please note Wednesday, April 8th at 6 o'clock here at the school administration building. Have a good evening. Meeting adjourned.
So we're gonna get together the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th, if you make the career.
Because we have the council.
That's the career luncheon in the cafeteria.
right, okay. I thought you meant at nighttime.
The first is what?
The presentation of the budget to the council.
Oh, yeah.
Well, but you're not, they